loads of different types of fucking scientists, right? Why couldn't we have a listen to one of them, or have a group of people? How you have just these two guys going around telling you that this is the way to do it, and this, and we're gonna have a lockdown from tomorrow, and why? Who are these people? So I honestly think that nothing happens. What we hear, maybe they'll come up and say, "Oh, you were right," but that's it. There's no any people losing jobs, going to prisons, going to whatever. They just say, "Well, you were right. The vaccine wasn't a good idea, or vaccine was a bit of a dodgy fucking thing." But I guess this is why. Yeah, I reckon even if you wipe out the half the population of this planet, nothing's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna get blamed. Years ago, they probably did with the things that went on with the Nazis, other atrocities, and whatever. But this modern way of doing things is making it look credible, but you're doing the same sort of things. You're wiping out people, you're doing a little bit of cleanliness here and there, and you're making it look very legal, yes, acceptable, that that's how it is. So I guess we gonna have to live with this thing. I think so. I don't think we can fight anymore, because I think that they close all the doors on people to fight. And what they're doing is, you see, loads of old theories of various things about freedom fighter and a terrorist. They can call you a terrorist, and they can call you a freedom fighter, and you're more legitimate. And I think that exactly what's happening around the world right now. Certain things, they do it, but you've done it for the country. So it's okay. And it could be wrong, but you've done it for the country. That's what they say. So I think eventually, I don't see any problem coming in the future. I can't see it. You can hear about things. You just live your life and choose your life whichever way you want. You want the vaccine, you don't want the vaccine, live it, do it, and live by it. Every now and then they have percentages of things that if you do this way, if you went this way, percentages are that you would be safe. And so, but they haven't anything to do with the vaccine, that's percentages. So if you had a vaccine, are you 100% safe? Well, I don't know. I don't think so. And if you didn't have it, are you? Well, you don't know. Sure. So I guess the nothing changes. So I reckon we carry on, we live the way we want to live, we fight the way we want to fight. Something to do, we go and lie down in the middle of the road and protest. And what you need, what instead of gathering and getting a full support, they're splitting you up again. The same
That's right.
as a divide and rule.
How about Squid Game?
Well, the Squid Game, I don't know. It's the same as anything else. It's a hype, but I guess I can't put my finger to it. Why is it so successful? How come loads of people talking about it?
Hype.
I think so.
It's not really
just
good.
a bit of blood here and there. The games are not that special. I think those games were played before. I think the Romans used to use similar games, and you fight with your little sword till you die. Crowd used to gather around in this. So the games are not that spectacularly any different. So I don't know. But I'm glad that it's a Korean, not Hollywood, getting all the credit all the time. We are the best. We have the Brad Pitt.
How about lizard people?
Well, there's quite a lot of them around now, and I think this lizard people, they are not ashamed anymore. They're not hiding in the bushes or anywhere. They're just in the open now.
Yes.
And they're proud to be, they're just saying we are lizard. And nothing you can do about it now. I mean, even the guy comes out and he says, well, I was responsible for this, whatever. And you say, well, I told you he was. Nothing happened, so it doesn't matter if he was or not. So I guess there's a bit of people now, they're acceptable people on this planet now, and the society, we love them. You know, I think we should all have a pets, lizard pets. Instead of dogs and cats, we should carry the lizards on our shoulders and let the people have a good.
How about Albanian variant?
Well, they were a bit. Well, it seems to be very small amount of people, but they're pushing their weight. You see, that yet again, for some reason or so, 2-3 million people, and the whole world is talking about it. Like Afghanistan, it's like as the only country on this planet, and it's the only country has a problem. And the world is shaking. The world wants to do things. As I say, I always said that you always look at the problem and see how big and small they are. Most of the problem are small, but we worry about it. We make it big. We make it look big. That's the credibility. That's how it is. That's how the programs are. That's how the Hollywood works. That's how, and if Hollywood works that way, politics and everything can work on that basis. You can make the whole world work similar to the Hollywood. If they can make people talk about it, think about it, a day or 2 days or 3 days a year, that's good enough. That's what the lizard wants. Lizard people wants that so they can get on with their work, do it peacefully without any opposition, because people are more worried about the Squid Game. People are talking about buying their sweatshirts and tracksuits and they haven't made enough. They're making right now as we speak. They're making millions of it.
We need to make some
Yes. Well,
merch.
yes, we have contacted the Chinese, and if you can get hold of some.
Chinese lizards.
Yeah. But
Fucker, right?
yeah, I think so. So let's
Let's end it right.
yes, that's it. That's the best way to deal with this. Come on, let's go and have a sausage.
Good.